First time driving in like 7.5 months.
Oh, really?
And it's so nice to just see strangers being happy.
Yeah.
I want to give a massive congratulations to everyone here in Melbourne. This video is a celebration, but it's also an acknowledgement that the rest of the world is experiencing second wave hard lockdowns, and I know personally that that can be brutal. Our second wave lockdowns lasted longer than anywhere else in the world to date, so for those of you particularly in the UK and Europe, I'm going to give you 3 lockdown suggestions of mine to hopefully make this whole process a little bit easier for you. But first I want to show you something cool.
I could do anything.
I took that video a couple of days ago. The post-it note was over there somewhere. I don't really know what I was thinking coming back here like 4 or 5 days later, but obviously it's gone. It's extremely windy out here, which is bad for audio, so I'm gonna find some cover. What I was gonna say before the wind here in Docklands cock-blocked me was I thought that little post-it note on the bridge was a nice little demonstration of the human spirit in lockdown. This whole thing, the wind has completely thrown me off. I had a whole plan here. This is why I didn't move to Docklands. This whole place, it's so fucking windy. The core reason why I found lockdown difficult was because I didn't really know how long it was gonna go on for. Now I can only speak for myself here, but I felt like my basic human necessity for certainty was missing, and that really messed with my head. So if we ever, God forbid, have to do this again, here are 3 things that I will absolutely do. You're gonna be spending a lot of time just chilling out online. Unfollow, mute, and select I don't want to see this for people that just even slightly irk you. Those little internal eye rolls and frustrations compound on each other in an extended lockdown, so I very, very highly suggest get rid of all little annoyances. Also, let's be honest, we're already for the most part addicted to this thing, so our attention lies on here for most of the day. I found that my mood would yo-yo from good to bad very often from seeing things that I just didn't care for. With everything that I've ever pursued, I've always wanted to place myself in circumstances where I have the most opportunity to take control of my destiny. And something that I struggled with over the last couple of months was the fact that regardless of what I did or what I said, there was very little I could do to remedy my situation, and that was because I was in a very strict lockdown. I don't like having to wait on someone else to make my circumstances better.
For the first time in history, a strict curfew means residents will be confined to their homes between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m.
Coming to terms with the fact that even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave Melbourne really fucked with my head. I found out that apparently when I'm seeking comfort, I eat a lot of junk food. This left me feeling even worse, and with gyms closed, I literally started to become a fat fuck. I found myself not feeling sad, but flat. Just kind of like numb and lacking inspiration or creativity. I was emotionally constipated because for the most part, I just couldn't give a shit. I kind of felt a little helpless at one stage because something I know about myself as an extrovert, one of the fastest ways to just feeling good is to interact with other people. And I was doing that. I maintained times to catch up with my friends. I was talking to you guys every Saturdays on Discord, on Omegle, and you guys make me feel like $1,000,000. If anything, I was having more social interaction than usual, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what was keeping me flat. It actually took me a couple of weeks to figure out what the problem was, and it was exercise.
Or a lack thereof. You see, for as long as I can remember, I've always been super active.
I played a lot of sports when I was younger, and since I was 17, I've always had a gym routine. In lockdown, I didn't realize how crucial it is to sweat every single day. So at the peak of my fat fuckery, I started going for solid bike rides when I woke up every morning, and my psyche improved dramatically. My second lockdown suggestion is to make sure you maintain daily exercise. For the last 7 months, my production team has been cutting my hair, and but now that lockdown is finally easing, I can finally get a cut by my barber. Oh, this hay fever's been annoying me lately. We're back. It's Friday night and I'm gonna be going driving tonight for the first time in 7 months.
Wait, you got a YouTube channel? Yeah. I've seen you, Darren.
Are you like drug emotional? No. You alright? Yeah. My third and final lockdown suggestion is to maintain the banter. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, there is nothing better for the soul than laughter. In my opinion, lighthearted communication with friends and family is so important, but if you don't feel like you have these people in your circles, join my banter community on Discord. We're about 6,000 members strong. I join the conversations regularly, and there's almost always people hovering around the general chat, willing to shoot the shit and have a conversation. You might even find somebody to have a D&M with.